This is what is making me excited about the Legend 2. You know, I've got the 11-inch coil on. Oh, will I dig it? Won't I dig it? Oh, what the bloody hell is that? G'day folks, I am the Coffee Bush Kid. We are out on another metal detecting adventure. What can I say about this place? Another town, another depository. We're where they would dump the night soil. This place is just, it's huge. It goes way off back into the bush. It's going to be amazing. So what am I using? Legend 2, the MD28, so the 11-inch coil. I'm going to run it in field mode because I want a bit of depth. I'll probably have my recovery speed on 4, though we can change that at any time we like. We can change whatever we want to do. I'm going to run in the ferrous presets, so I think 20 and below or 21 and below has been taken out. I'm happy to not cherry pick because the potential for all sorts of interesting goodies is quite big. You know, people put rubbish in the cans, people drop stuff in the cans by mistake. We're looking for lead toys? Of course we are. Coins, all those sorts of things. Who knows, we might even get bloody jewellery that's fallen in by mistake. But we will never know if I don't stop talking. So, enough yabba from me. Let's get out there. Well, I'm on my 5th trench. I've had a rivet and I've had a shoddy end. Oh, absolute brilliant start, yeah. But I got an 82, 84 just on the side here. And this is as far as I have gone. That's looking green, but I think we're going to take it. Oh, it's Penny. Commonwealth or Roo? Commonwealth. Ooh, she's been through a few fires, but we will, I'm trying to get it in the sun better. We will have a clean up and we will see what we've got. This isn't bad at all. All right, first coin's a penny. Let's look at it in better detail. Well, it's very hard to see old George there. In fact, I don't reckon I can. But 1 penny. I want to say that's 1925. It's probably going to be a 2 or a 3. Oh, it's hard to tell, isn't it? I think it's a 2. Anyway, there it is. First coin. Ooh, it's not a good looking one. It's been through quite a few fires, but we came here to find stuff like this and we found it. So, success rate is, well, it's good. We got a coin. Let's just leave it at that. But we've still got a long day ahead of us and we've got many a trench to go. Let's see if we can find something just a little bit better and the right flavour. Couple more trenches over. Things are looking up. Right, all over there. There is a lot of plip-plop everywhere. But at least we're starting to get on to what we're looking for. Just need a bit better colour. Oh gee, this one has been through many a fire. Ooh, that's yucky, he says, getting it out of a night soil depository. Well, we'll give that a clean. Oh, poor bloody thing. Wow, it's nearly been burnt right out. Anyway, we'll see what we've got. We'll be back in a tick. Well, I think it might be Commonwealth. penny, but gee, don't know. I might put this one in electrolysis. It's not what I usually like to do, but we've got nothing to lose on this and everything to gain. We can get a positive ID if I do it, or it's just one of those if I don't. But that's a penny nonetheless. Good signal as you saw, so that's what we're looking for. Just need the silver flavour now. Anyway, we'll keep going. A nice bit of dumplarking. You can see there, that was all I saw sticking out of the ground. So, you know, is it octagonal, whatever? I have just put the spade in, loosened the ground up. And that is the bottom end of a poison bottle. But it has resistance. There we go. Oh bugger, it's a screw top. Anyway, still, you know, not to be, not to be taken. That was just a little bit of edge that we saw sticking out of the ground. Always investigate those, because you just never know what you're going to find. We're going to leave that one, so because it said not to be taken. If it had a cork top, well, we might have been having a different discussion. But just keep your eyes out while you're detecting. You never know what you're going to find. Well, to say that the pickings are a little bit slim through here is a little bit of an understatement, but we have got this. For those in the know, I'll go, oh, that's exactly right, it is. That is a bike tube pump, or a bike pump, but one of the older styles. So you would have had a lever off this side, hence the pin, that would have locked it down onto the valve, and that's where the hose would have been, and you would have had two foot plates, and you pump it up and down, and nice bit of parallel knurling there. But yeah, there's not too much in the ground for us. Anyway, we'll keep going, we'll keep looking, we'll find something. Well, for a guy who's used to finding 22s and 303s and shoddy ends and everything like that, you just really don't expect to find one of those. Is that a 50 cal? Who knows? I don't know. Someone will, but we are going to clean up the end of it just to see what we do have. I'm going to say that's been brought back from World War II. Who knows? We'll find out in a tick. We're back, and I am none the wiser. I'm going to say that's 42. We can see down at the bottom there a 4 and 2. So, yeah. R something or other up the top there. Yeah, 1942. Well, what was that fired out of? Mosquito? Bowfighter? Spitfire? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, it's not one of the things I thought I would be finding today. But yeah, that's, you wouldn't want to be hit with a projectile of that. But having said that, you wouldn't want to be hit with any bloody projectile, really. Anyway, that's cool, fine, we'll keep going. I moved to a new area. Gotta love how the grass stands out, don't you? But, alas and alack. No, it is a ring thing. It's an old tarp eyelet. They certainly give a good signal. So that was in the low 60s, so you know, post 46 strippings, no one minds digging them up. But yeah, we got that instead. Ring thing. How many more of these are we going to get through the day? Where's the sun there? And where is the sun? It's behind the cloud. Oh. New bit of trenching And of course, why wouldn't you find the striker plate off a door jamb, eh? Gee, that's had a bit of wear too. The latch of the door lock, running over that all the time. Yeah. Cool little find. Like, you're going to dig it up every time, but pooh, not really what I'm looking for. Having said not really what I'm looking for, I did just spot this whilst I was crouching down. Ooh, have we found uranium glass? So, if I get out my blue light, black light, and it's working, I think that might not be a piece. I will check it in the pad. Oh no, no. That's, yeah, that's got to be. I'll let you know later on. We'll see how we go. Well, I found that, just sitting on the surface. So that's the top. We can see that that's had the vulcanite stopper in there. It has 20 on both sides of it, whatever that means. But someone has actually cut the top off the bottle. So that's usually they heat up a wire, wrap it round, dunk it in water, it fractures, tink, off she comes. Now, yes, these edges are sharp. You can, in a bucket of water, very carefully round the edges off with wet and dry emery. Very carefully, I say. You know, put it on a block of timber, have your fingers well away from this cutty area, but you can smooth those off. I think, and I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but that's a glass funnel, isn't it? Every day of the week, that's a glass funnel. Of course I'm going to use a glass funnel for something. I don't know. Pouring stuff into something. You don't want it being too rough or too heavy to shatter it, but it just seems too good to leave out here. Viv will probably take one look at it and go, bin, but I think it's pretty cool. You could even use it as a cloche for putting bloody seedlings under to warm them up. Just one seedling to warm it up in like a little mini climate-y thing. You know what I mean. Anyway, I think that's too cool to leave. We'll keep going. This is what I love about places like this. You might see the photo I've just taken of that, and I've just put that down and go, oh yeah, I'll take a photo with the coil in the background. Look, I think whilst I'm at it, I might just pick up the marble as well. That's a bloody ripper, that one. That's a very cool marble. Will it glow? Does it have slight bits of uranium? Some of the old marbles were made of uranium glass. And they do glow in the dark when you put a black light on them. But that's a very cool marble. Yeah, I think that can go the same way as the little glass funnel. Yeah, everything's just happening around here. I got my marble, I got the funnel, I got a signal. 7780. It was on the non-ferrous side, so we dug it. And that's as far as we've got. Oh, geez, they don't like a fire, do they? Yep. We'll have a bit of a clean. Is that another Commonwealth penny? We'll have a bit more of a clean. We'll see what we come up with. And, oh, now I did mean to mention too, yes, it was uranium glass. So this place is really giving us the goods. That looks like a common penny. Or maybe, what the hell's that? It's a yuckness. Yeah. Anyway, I'll give her a clean. We'll find out what we've got. Okay, can you see George V there? Oh, actually, I was just about to say, no, you can't. No, actually, I can. There's his crown up there, and his body. But anyway, what really does it for us is 1919. That's a Commonwealth 1 penny. That's not a bad find. Electrolysis is going to be bloody working overtime, I can tell you that. Anyway, that's all good. Like I am still contemplating changing tack and maybe going somewhere else, but this area is delivering more so than where we started. So, yeah, we'll play around here for a while. I've still got to have lunch. I don't even know what time it is. But 19.90 pennies. So we're 3 1 pennies up. We still need to find a silver. Will we do it? I'm not sniffing these, I can tell you that. Anyway, we have a task ahead. Let us get on with it. This is what is making me excited about the Legend 2. You know, I've got the 11-inch coil on. We've dug down there, that's about 3-4 inches. And I got that. It's only the top off a tack, you know, like a furniture upholstery tack, if you like. But look how small it is. I can't wait to get back to the UK to have a play with cut halves and cut quarters and any small bloody partifact or artifact. This is going to go really well over there. It's amazing, and that and the separation, it's just bloody glorious. Really, really impressed with the Legend 2. Love it. I'm back out again after lunch with the Legend 2, but yes, I've had a coil reduction. Now, I'm also still in field, but I've decided for the afternoon, let's just go cherry picking and getting the best signals we can. I am still, though, in a recovery speed of 4. So I'm punching deep with it. I've got my sensitivity on 22, so yeah, that's fine for out here. What I did want to show you was, you know, how we got the glass funnel. Wow, this is what would have gone into it. And this one is a Reed Brothers, and where are they from, I hear you ask? Well, they're from Bendigo, just like Con Brothers were. Must have been a lot of brothers in the soft drink industry. But yeah, that's a cool find. Just sitting on top of the ground there. I don't know, 40s, 50s, 60s, I don't know when they were. Anyway, that's a cool stopper, it's in fairly good nick. Anywho, we'll keep going. Just down where my feet were, got a really nice 7980 signal. And we got that, it's an aluminium tube, but it has writing on the top. And what was in the can? Well, a vegan was in the can, or something. Vegan in. Must have been small. Anyway, I think Viv's looked this up before and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, that's the can they came in. We'll keep going. I had a good signal a couple of minutes ago, and it was a 79, 81, 82. Oh, will I dig it? Won't I dig it? You know, on camera. Oh, I'll just check it myself. No, I should have done it on camera, because guess what I found in the ground? That's right. I found a Beck's bottle in the ground, and now I found one lying on top of it. I do have to be strong. I have so many of them. Bye-bye, little Beck's bottle. Bye-bye. Well, I swung over this one before I saw it, and it is in an interesting place. I'm just going quietly. There we are, a teddy bear padlock on an ant's nest. There we go. Oh, and it's got all the stuff on it except for the staple. I don't know, that thing. I think we'll clean that up actually, because that looks like a cool one. Well, that's pretty cool. We've got some nice, we've got a couple of stars each side there. And we've got a rose that didn't get quite stamped properly and slightly offset. And then we've got the markings around the keyhole. Makes it look very flash, doesn't it? Wouldn't have actually held much. Wouldn't have been safe. Whatever it went on, you'd either pull it off with your hand or just carry the whole thing away. But anyway, still a very cool little find. That's a nice one. Little snippets of humanality. There we go. I got a signal. I looked down. There was a piece of this. Oh, hang on, that's got writing on it. And there it is. F. Humbert. Prairie, however you want to say it, you say it. That's very cool. That was someone's once, and then it got turfed out. Wonder what it's seen in its lifetime. This is one of those times where, you know, a nothingness can give you interesting stuff. There's an ant's nest. I come sneaking around that, and then I started getting signals right here. I got this thing. Oh, what the bloody hell is that? Well, I should have known. It's a guided missile. Heavy as lead too, so it wouldn't surprise me. And I don't know whether that's a rubber end on it or some bloody thing. So we got the guided missile. There you go. Interesting times we live in. And I got another signal here. And there that is. Sitting in the dirt. A fork. A 3-pronger. I don't think it was by design. Oh, hang on. What's that? EB, 7. It's not silver, they're just marks. Oh, that's interesting. And that looks like it's been scratched in. Oh, I don't know, the 7 doesn't, but the EB or the FB does. That's pretty cool. And then, there's a key sitting there as well. So, yeah. But if we stand back, that's a nothingness. It's just a swingy bit. It's not like there's a great big pile. I've got some, just over in there. It's all surrounded with all sorts of stuff. We might probably get nothing. It's about to rain though too, so amazing little finds. Just a little buckle. But 79, 82, good signal. Wasn't that far down. And I've just spotted, Marcus, just a little bit of clockcoggery. You never know what you find in a bloody spot like this. Anyway, off we go. Well, this may well be maybe the last target, one of the last targets, who knows. We got that little clock, all the cogs. Pretty cool. I think I know a lady that'll like these. And I get to say hello to Marcus again. And thank you to all the people that have taken up the Clock Coggers membership. Yes, there you go. Alrighty folks, that is us done. Was it a good day? We found stuff. We're out together. We're out swinging. It was a hard day. You can see the wind's bloody blown up. I've tried to get in behind some bushes here, but some peppercorn trees, but yeah, not much success with that one. We got 3 pennies. We got stuff, interesting stuff. It was a day detecting. It was an honest day detecting. Not every single day is full of silvers and gloriousness. Some days it's just hard graft, and what comes out of the ground you should be bloody thankful for. But, you know, as I said, we're out together, so that's the main thing. We put one of these videos out every Saturday night at 6:30 our time, so come on over and like, share and subscribe. Do what you know you need to do to make a channel grow. We've got the memberships, mentioned the clock coggers, but we've got the silver sniffers and the button brigade. So if you fancy joining along, well, we've got room on the bus for everyone. And we've got the e-store. We've got links in the descriptions to other people's stores where you will be able to get a discount. So check them out in the link in the description below. And keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished, and I will catch you next time.